Okay, everybody, let's get started building this email campaign. Sorry I'm a little late. Decided to visit the grandkids on Friday, and what do? I come down sick over the weekend. So hopefully my voice will last and everything will go. All right, let's go to the login. We'll go into MailChimp. We'll log in there. You'll end up at your dashboard, which will be your first main window. Let's get the air. It's going to log up here. There we go. Again, here's our dashboard. It corresponds to these tabs up here. Those are all your campaigns, your list, your reports on your campaigns, and that's where you can set up your autoresponders. So let's just get going here. Let's go to create a campaign. We'll do a regular one because it'll do plain and HTML, which is the fancy one. We're loading up. We are going to use the Franklin Real Estate Group list. After this last mailing, I have 306 recipients in it. You can split the list right here if you want to do test marketing, but we're just going to send the entire list for this demo. Click Next. Okay, campaign info. Let's go housing trends is what I'm going to call mine. April 2010 by Bolt. Message. Copy and paste it into the next one, and we'll just put from Bolt. From name is Bolt. My reply to his email, and we do not want to personalize this because we don't have names in the database. And we don't want to track plain text clicks here, so we'll just go to the next one. Again, excuse me for having this cold here, but we'll get through this. Okay, let's go pre-designed. And I'm just going to scroll down. There was one called Notes. You can pick any of these and modify them any way that you would like to. Here's this one, Note. That's an easy one. We'll let it load up here. Basically, it's going to load into just like a simple design program. And let me scroll down a little bit here. Over here you can pick categories, you can pick different themes of color. Just click on a color and it'll load it just by changing colors, and it'll pick corresponding colors so your design looks pretty good. This one will go up here and edit. Anytime you touch any of these windows, that gives you an edit button to go in and edit these with. And so let's go in and edit. We'll select all to get rid of it. There we go. And we're just going to go April 2010 newsletter. And then we'll select all again. We'll bold it. And then size, I'm just going to go extra large. Leave it gray. Then we're just going to go save. Then this one, we're going to come down, we're going to edit it. Okay, now I suggest you already have your email preview. This is what Frog Pond sent you to paste into it. The one thing, since we're using MailChimp, I'd forget about this unsubscribe section right here. I used it the first time. It's not necessary and it caused me some extra work. Let's just let MailChimp handle the system. So let's just copy out of there. We'll go back to the template. Do a select all, paste. Don't worry about how it looks. It'll format correctly when we're done. So now you can just go, and if you want to edit it, you can change fonts, put pictures in. You can do all kinds of design things up here. So just experiment with that later. Basically, our newsletter is now designed. If you look at it, oh, I wanted to change this. Let's change, we're just going to leave it. I'm not going to change my name for this. At this point, you can send yourself a test or you can do a pop-up preview. Okay, now that we've got that all pasted in here, if you scroll to the bottom of your list, you'll see a pop-up preview where you can pop it up and see what it's going to look like, or you can send yourself a test. Right now, we're not going to mess with that. We'll go to the next stage. We're going to create the plain text one next. So we'll go to there. And in here we're just going to edit a few things in the copy just to clean it up. What we're going to do is we'll take out that space. Excuse me there. And then we're going to clean these up. We just need to leave the address and that's it. We have to do that in a couple of spots. So there, now that address is nice and clean. And everything else we'll take out on the email here to clean that up. And we'll also get rid of that. That way we just want the name. We want it to look just like it normally would. This other information from the list description down, that's the same as the other email. So we just want to leave it alone. And that is stuff MailChimp put in. Okay, let's click Next. And basically that's it. We're done. It's telling us we've selected the list. Our subject line is okay. We have our replies, which is the email. We have the tracking set up. We have the HTML on note template. Plain text is good to go. Email authentication is good. And Monkey Rewards is included on the bottom. If you want to edit any of them, you can do that out here. Now if we scroll down, you can do again, you can look at the pop-up preview. And they're just telling you email shouldn't be over 600 pixels wide. And we're not. We're good. We're a little wide, but it'll flow and everything will be good. And that's just what it looks like. And that's that information on the bottom. This is where they'll use the unsubscribe if they want to get out of your list. You can send a test. Just email it. Go to your own box. Send it to a few friends. Check it. Now, if you want to schedule delivery, you can schedule delivery here. You can pick a date and start sending at what time. And we're set up in Mountain. Remember, it's important to find out when your clients are opening them. Most of mine are opening between 8 or 9, so I try and send it about 7:45, a quarter to 8. It seems to be right when they're getting to work. We'll cancel that, or you can send it now. If you're ready to go, you can just send it now, and that's it. You're done. You have now done, let me do this. We want to send it on the 4th, which would be tomorrow. I'm just going to do this so I can save it. I'll schedule it. Now we'll roll back. Let's go to the dashboard. And it's telling us it's going to ship tomorrow at 5/4 at 12 p.m. And what we'll do here is, there's the new one right there. And I'm just going to delete it. And that's it. And you have now seen, that's how easy it is to do emails. Email campaigns. So if you have any questions, just give me a buzz and send me an email and I'll try and answer them as much as I can. Thanks.